This is Radio Taiwan International.
Welcome to the news on Radio Taiwan International. I'm Amanda Stevens, coming to you from Taipei, Taiwan. We begin with a look at today's top stories for Monday, December 22nd. Officials urge cooperation to ensure public safety following the Taipei MRT attack. Taiwan pledges full support for Palau hosting the 2026 Pacific Islands Forum. And Japan TY Group delegation visits Taiwan. But first, today's top story. President Lai Ching-te and Interior Minister Liu Shifang both advocated for cooperation between local and central governments in the aftermath of the December 19th metro attack. While investigations into the perpetrators' motives are still ongoing, work is already underway to improve response teams and social safety mechanisms to prevent or lessen the impact of such an event in the future. On Friday, a man threw smoke bombs and attacked multiple people in the Taipei main station and Zhongshan MRT station after also setting several fires in nearby neighborhoods. The perpetrator injured 11 people total from both attacks, not including 4 who died as a result of their injuries, including the attacker who purportedly jumped from a building while running from police. On Saturday, President Lai visited the injured in the hospital and received relevant briefings. He also thanked the National Police Agency, Premier Zhou Rongtai, and Taipei Mayor Jiang Wan'an for their prompt, appropriate actions. He said he hopes that members of the central and local government, regardless of party affiliation, will work together in this critical time to minimize the impact of the attack, but also to review and learn from it. The goal, he said, is to establish a system that can respond quickly to protect public safety, either by preventing such attacks or providing quick assistance when they occur. No motive has yet been found, although Interior Minister Liu responded Monday that no direct tie to foreign forces has been identified. She said,
"So far, we believe it's not related to anything overseas or abroad. The only related aspect is the emergence of copycat criminals online. Since the day of the attack to noon on Sunday, the Criminal Investigation Bureau has accumulated approximately 20 reports of related activity. If this activity originates within Taiwan and the perpetrators can be identified, whether in Taipei, New Taipei, Taichung or Kaohsiung, cases have been transferred to the local prosecutors' offices for investigation."
Also of concern are the 137 large-scale events to be held nationwide from Christmas through Lunar New Year. To effectively curb copycat crimes, the National Police Agency has requested departments in 22 counties and cities to increase police visibility during any large public events for the holidays. Over 17,000 police and civilian personnel are estimated to be mobilized, and Liu urged public-private cooperation. In the wake of the attack, some legislators proposed that the government adopt a cell-based warning system, similar to that used for earthquakes, to immediately inform people during a public attack. However, the Interior Minister noted that the scope of such messages needs appropriate parameters to be effective without causing undue panic, and advised further consideration. Foreign Minister Lin Jialong has instructed his ministry to fully support Palau in hosting the Pacific Island Forum, or PIF, set to take place in the ally nation next year. Lin said Taiwan not only stands with it as a steadfast friend, but also hopes to share its experiences and strengths globally through cooperation guided by the Pacific Way spirit. From Thursday to Sunday, Lin led the Taiwan-Palau Diplomatic Allies Prosperity Delegation, which included representatives from Taiwan's tourism, healthcare, and energy sectors. One of the main reasons for the year-end visit, Lin wrote on Facebook, was to emphasize his ministry's determination to assist Palau in successfully hosting the PIF. During this trip, Lin inspected the planned PIF venue and pledged Taiwan's support for developing green transportation options to shuttle delegates' vehicles that will later serve residents in line with Palau's eco-friendly national goals. Michael Lin, Director General of the Foreign Ministry's Department of East Asian and Pacific Affairs, said Taiwan has long upheld the PIF's core values of diversity and inclusiveness. He said,
Taiwan's participation in Pacific affairs has always upheld the Pacific Way spirit of diversity and inclusiveness shared by PIF member countries. We believe that Taiwan's involvement can continue to expand cooperation with the Pacific Islands Forum, our Pacific allies, and other like-minded nations.
The Japanese House of Councilors TY Group delegation is visiting Taiwan from Monday until Wednesday, according to a Foreign Ministry press release. The delegation is led by Hirofumi Takenami, former Vice Minister of Agriculture, Forestry, and Fisheries, and a member of the House of Councilors. The Foreign Ministry extended a warm welcome and stated that during their stay in Taiwan, the delegation will meet with President Lai Ching-te, Premier Zhou Rongtai, Foreign Minister Lin Jialong, and other representatives to discuss industry and Taiwan-Japan relations. The TY Group is one of the pro-Taiwan organizations within the Japanese House of Councilors, founded by Takinami and former House Councilor Yoshikawa Yumi. The name signifies Taiwan friendship, and the group has long been a dedicated supporter and repeatedly spoken up for Taiwan. The Foreign Ministry stated that this visit of several young and older members of the Liberal Democratic Party of Japan to Taiwan demonstrates concrete action in expressing Japanese support for Taiwan. Taipei Veterans General Hospital, VGH, showcased its first disaster preparedness kit on Sunday during a Taiwan Public Hospital Association, or PHA, seminar on medical resilience. PHA Chairman Tan Wei-ming urged widespread distribution of the kits and encouraged corporate donations to expand disaster preparedness efforts. Chen detailed the Disaster Preparedness Kit No. 1, designed by VGH, sharing that the kit contains basic supplies such as batteries, water bags, insulation mats, and a hand crank radio. He said that with Taiwan facing geopolitical risks and the ever-present threat of major natural disasters, building medical resilience to protect the people is of paramount importance. Chen also stated that public hospitals account for only about 30% of hospital beds nationwide, but they have played a crucial role in major events such as the COVID-19 pandemic and the Formosa Fun Coast fire. He said that the unprecedented challenges the healthcare system is facing warrant building resilient medical corridors in public hospitals as one solution. Chen emphasized that medical rescue efforts should move beyond individualistic thinking and deploy regional defense strategies, leveraging all possibilities for public integration and support. The Healthy Taiwan Promotion Committee Deputy Convener Chen Zihong pointed out that medical institutions must possess immediate risk response capabilities, encompassing 4 key steps: proactive risk detection, rapid impact response, effective operational recovery, and continuous adjustment and improvement of overall capabilities. These steps strengthen medical resilience and can prevent the disaster impact from escalating. An orange-level air quality alert has been issued for southern Taiwan until Thursday, according to the Environment Ministry. The public is advised to take precautionary measures when outside. In a weekend press release, the Environment Ministry warned that the hourly concentration of fine particulate matter, or PM2.5, from Shanghai to Shandong, China, measures approximately 100 to 180 micrograms per cubic meter. With the strengthening of the northeasterly monsoon, pollutants from China will be carried southward, affecting Taiwan. Although the winds from overseas are expected to subside on Thursday, air quality across Taiwan will be at a moderate to orange alert level, with southern Taiwan experiencing the worst quality. The Ministry of Environment emphasized that air quality is greatly affected by meteorological conditions and is subject to uncertainty. It urged the public to pay close attention to the latest information and take personal protective measures during periods of poor air quality. As families gather for the holidays, a visit to the zoo is a fun activity for all ages. Kaohsiung Soshan Zoo has welcomed 10 new animals that will delight both young and old alike.
Staring intently at the camera and sniffing curiously, these tiny goats resemble babies, but are actually dwarf goats from West Africa. They average only 41 to 58 centimeters in height, making them the smallest goats in the world. Besides the small versions, there are also very friendly long-haired fainting goats, whom visitors can feed grass to at Kaohsiung Soshan Zoo. As the year draws to a close, the park welcomes new members, including Patagonian Mara, who resemble a hybrid of a rabbit and deer, and the adorable Kunukuni pigs. One local resident says they love the Patagonian Mara the most, noting its long and round rabbit-like ears and wagging butt. He elaborates that they've never seen anything like them before, so it's a great experience for the kids to see them. Kaohsiung City Tourism Administration Section Chief Li Jianhe talked about the Kunukuni pigs, short-legged miniature pet pigs from New Zealand that are known as the corgis of the pig world. He says that Kunukune is an indigenous word meaning chubby, which fits these short, small, and very cute animals. A total of 10 new animals have been added to the Soshan Zoo, and more are expected to join the family in early 2026. Animal lovers should head down to Kaohsiung and visit soon for a truly adorable Zooper experience. Michelle Chang for RTI News.
Thanks for joining me for the news. I'm Amanda Stevens. Stay tuned for another 50 minutes of English language features, brought to you by Radio Taiwan International.
Cash for everyone. The government is giving out 10,000 NT dollars. It's easy to claim. Choose direct deposit, ATM, or post office. Check details at the official website 10,000.gov.tw or 10000.gov.tw or call the free hotline at 1988. Stay alert. Don't trust unknown sources. This advertisement is brought to you by the Ministry of Finance.